it's Farmer Nick. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 2022 video, and today we are back here on Elm Creek once again. And today is the day that we're actually gonna do a little bit of a farm tour at our horse farm, what we got going on. We kind of got a little bit of equipment, but we got our 4440 hooked on the, what is this, 348 square baler here today. We got a bunch of wagons. We're not gonna do too much farm, just kind of show you what we got sitting out here. We got a 6220, I think this is. Yeah, 6220, 4760, and we got our F350 here. Another bale wagon, and we got two Kilbros wagons. We're getting ready to do oats here very soon too, so hopefully tomorrow, if we don't get all the baling done, we'll do some more baling tomorrow, and then we'll go ahead and do some oats as well. So we're gonna hop in the 6220 here, and we gotta go out and prep this field and get it ready. That's what we are gonna do, is we're gonna go prep this field up. Make her nice. Not too sure how this is gonna work. I did do one field, but it did not turn out the greatest, in my opinion. GPS was kind of nice. Let's see if we can get that working. Yeah. I don't know. GPS kind of worked, it felt like, but at the same point, it didn't. These windrows doesn't look like they're the straightest either. So we'll see if we can end up actually putting 2-to-1. I don't know. But this windrower is the New Holland 258, and it actually acts as a tedder. So let's see if we can get this thing working. So it's looking alright. The windrows, I don't know how straight we're going to be able to get those. That is going to be the thing. Look, we're on those headland passes where we followed the outside headland around. So it's going to be nice, but the nice thing is you can actually pick this up and just kind of spin it around. Like, you can pick up your, like, if you're using like a normal windrower, right? Let's see if we can get this. I think it's just going to take a couple times, and we're just going to have to go up and down each side of her and get these windrows straightened out. Because what we're going to want to do is have straight windrows, especially for that square baler. I don't know if the pickup is actually going to be wide enough on here. I'm hoping it is. That is a hoping factor, but I don't really know, guys. So if you guys are enjoying the videos so far, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. We're just going to do some small square and old school baling here today. And then we're going to get moved on with wheat harvest. We don't have any cattle or anything like that going. I thought about buying some silage off Riley to be able to maybe do that. But I'm not sure if it's even going to be worth it, or I just see if I can like rent an actual square, like a square bale wrapper, or I go ahead and just buy one. Then I could get like, I don't know if I get dairy cattle going. I got some beef cattle. I got a beef cattle pen, so I can end up going ahead and doing that. This is just like a secondary farm. Just gonna change the subject again. We're on a secondary farm where I just thought it'd be kind of cool to run some old school equipment down here. All we own is this little chunk here. Nothing too fancy at all. That way we can go ahead and just play with some nice small old school. We got a couple sets of gravity wagons. Not sure how good the oats are going to yield. So if the oats do end up yielding decently, I'm thinking we just probably take like our combine and maybe take the grain cart down, or we might even just take the semi, and then we could always just bring the semi over here and fill wagons up. But at the same time, I have a set here and I have a set at home for feeding chickens, so I almost could be bringing my other set from home down here, and then we could try and just keep filling the two up. It's going to be a slow process, but it's for the horse farm, and what's it going to hurt to use like an S780, I think I have. Maybe it's a 760. I don't really know what I got for a combine, to tell you the honest truth. But I went ahead and did that field behind all the equipment that's sitting there. Got that all done. Just going to go ahead and do this. Thinking about posting actually daily, so if you guys want to see that, let me know down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Just feeling decent. Another day off, and then we got to get, then it's back to work week. And then the week after, like next week, is probably going to be a half a week, might be a full week of videos. We'll see how it goes. And then I will probably not be able to do anything for a couple weeks, like make videos or anything like that, because I'm getting my wisdom teeth out. So I'm gonna talk to a few people, and we might be able to just have a couple streams or something a week, like 1 stream or 2 streams a week for you guys. I gotta talk to a guy about that and see. I thought about it. Would you guys be interested in a couple streams through the week? It probably won't get monetized or anything like that, and we might actually play some music in them, change things up. I don't know. Let me know some thoughts. If you guys have any like cool video ideas, leave them down below. We did do that massive Christmas or New Year's special. I'm thinking about, we could go back and do like a massive corn harvest one of these days, but we are gonna get like another server going where we're gonna be able to run, like, we want to run like 2 or 3 combines all the time on a big map. I believe we're kind of waiting for another really good map to come out. There is a couple out right now, but I believe Riley said he actually got, like, they got the farm set up and everything, and then they go back on the next day to start prepping ground and everything like that, and it just deleted itself, or the save game gone or something like that, corrupted. So that is not good. So we're gonna have double headland on this little piece, but I thought I'd do the little piece, kind of cool to do, because the other field has got a lot more hills in it. Another thing, we're gonna have to see if we can find an inline ripper. I think is gonna be nice, because I got a bunch of grass fields I'm gonna rip up. I think I might still have that little case in here. Check plows. Yeah, so we still got those rippers. See if we can find one of them. Might get one of those going too. I don't know. We'll see, but we got some. I kind of want something a little bit different than running the 50-foot disc. The 50-foot disc is nice, but I feel like something to go around the edges and get nice square corners. Like, we like having square fields, like especially I do. Like, we like having square corners and stuff like that along the fields. It's nice. It's kind of nice. We just pick like a square corner for picking corn, especially beans, soybeans. It's a lot easier on the planter instead of one half of your planter going forward and the other half of the planter is going reverse. Starter headland pass here. That's just something we did last spring as we cleared a lot of stuff. Another thing, are you guys going to be interested in seeing me vlog, doing all like the sap, maple syrup stuff? I don't know if I'll get anything of tapping. Tapping is usually kind of a different. Like, it's just one of those things. You don't want a GoPro on your head. That's just my opinion. There isn't a lot of videos out on maple syrup, I don't believe, that people post or anything like that. So I think that's another cool thing to be able to do if you guys be interested in seeing that operation. Unfortunately, this year we will not be making it. We'll be hauling it up to the neighbor again. So we'll be able to kind of see that process. But we might be able to do like an actual video of their evaporator and all that. Like, their evaporator, I guess, is a little bit bigger than what we have now. We used to have been wood, but now we are upgraded to diesel. So it's going to be a little bit more efficient. Okay, so now we need to go around the other way. Well, no. We wouldn't do that. What you could honestly do is you just keep windrowing it over. Like, you just go back over it, I bet you could. I don't know, I've never row-barred rake or anything like that. But I bet if you go, like, get over here. Yeah. So we'll just kind of go back over top of them both. And put them together. Pretty straightforward. Alright. I guess we're gonna have round corners. We'll see how the baler does. Be interesting. Be really interesting. Oh, we're getting really close. We're gonna put them all together. We almost could on this side, but we're gonna want to straighten. Yeah. Yeah, signs drive roll through. You can drive through signs, guys. If you didn't know. At least in farms in here. So it is still kind of snowing. I think it's supposed to like light snow all day. So we've been getting a little bit of snow. Haven't had to go plow. Kind of want to go plow. Sidewalks and stuff like that. I think this one, we gotta rake up. So it's basically like having a tedder, but at windrows at the same time. So it's kind of nice, but at the same time, Michael was even actually thinking about getting this. And then there's bigger set of mowers apparently that you can get, and actually get it to go into windrows all the time. So there is a possibility if I want to speed the process up. I think it's okay the way we're doing it, but I get where he's going, like especially for a one operation guy, where he especially does not have the help that Riley and I do all the time. Like Riley has Cheeto all the time, and I have either like Ethan or James helping me, mostly James now. I'm not sure if Ben's still gonna help or not. I haven't heard really much from him, so. I was kind of hoping Ben would be able to help out in the YouTube channel a little bit, but I'm not too sure if that's actually going to happen. So this windrow, we're going to straighten it out, but we got to go from the inside. So we basically picked this horse farm up for like a mill. Came with all this equipment. I was like, sweet. So I couldn't really complain on it. We got like the equipment that we kind of need. I did have to go and buy a truck I think I bought. Hopefully it doesn't make it. I wish there was some smaller tractors out right now. If any of you guys know if there's any cabless tractors out right now for, like really you need a cabless, like a cabless tractor would be alright for making that, put on that baler instead of the 4440. I thought about honestly putting this tractor on, but then I hooked this tractor on, or the 4440 on this, and it's so much wider. Like you need narrow tractors or the tires widened out for making hay. I feel like it's just something because you don't want to be driving on the windrows, packing it down. But I don't know. Do you guys more interested in like real life farming, or you want me to keep doing the farm sim? What would you guys like to see? Leave it down below. Not too shabby. Stay out of our sorghum. I think that's what we got growing down here. Yeah, so we got sorghum, wheat. We got a bunch of stuff to do. We'll do a couple. We got big square bales to make. So we're gonna start working on that hopefully this afternoon. It's just gonna be one of those days to catch up on a lot of things because everyone else has all their oats off and stuff like that. Because I think they were pretty well on majority day Sunday, and I worked Sunday, so that's kind of where I lost. I wasn't so far ahead. Let's go back up this way. You guys might think I'm a little different at doing this. I don't do this very much, but I kind of want nice straight rows when I can here with GPS is going to be the best way to do this. I don't know if that pickup is wide enough. That's something I probably should invest in or looked into a little bit sooner. But we're kind of just going to hope so. But we want to get these fields actually plowed under and get lime, and probably if Riley needs ground to spread manure on it, why not? Some good hay ground wouldn't hurt it. New hay ground especially, I think, would be decent. But another thing too, I could just unhook this and hook the baler on it. But I'm kind of one of those guys, I don't like unhooking equipment unless you really terribly have to. I kind of like to have the tractor sitting around for different tasks. Alright, there she goes. First time using her. I think we brought her home from the yard. But let's go attempt square bales for first time in 2022. It's going to be kind of cool. Okay, what do we all got to do, or what do we got for off? You can hire a worker? Hire AI worker. I don't know about that. But I'm kind of curious. So we got the baler going. Everything's looking good. Lower our pickup. And let's get after it. So the pickup is actually pretty good size. I think we're going to want to set our cruise control here to like 2 miles an hour. Get up to 4. But you don't really want to be going... We don't go very fast when we do our square bales because we actually stack our square bales on an actual wagon. We don't have the kicker like this does here. I think the kicker would be kind of nice, but at the same time, you'll get a bunch of broken bales, Grandpa always said. And I think it's just one of those things that's actually a lot better because you don't have to have these wagons just kicking around. Because these wagons, you can technically, probably could use them for other things, but they're really only made for square bales, like horse farmers, what we are here. And then we have just like normal hay racks, where we can actually put end gates, like different end gates on them for round and square. So then we can go ahead and haul round bales, or we can take them off on some of our steel racks. The 2 bigger steel racks that we have, we can actually just take them off. And then we can, for instance, load logs on, whatever. Like we can we used to haul water around with one of them at one point. So this is actually kind of cool. Gotta stay out of the sorghum. I think I might want to do some more square bales each year. So that's the thing, like these fields down here are strictly just going to be for square baling. We might sell them. Might take them up to our yard. We could use them for cattle. Or we could see if Riley wants to buy them. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I want to try and pick up as much hay as we can. I'm always that kind of fussy. Especially on a dedicated server. You want to try and pick it up. That way it does not cause lag issues. Anything along the lines like that I feel is better. I don't know how the heck we made that one. More headland on this field would have been better. So she's just gonna crank bales out. You can hear the nodders if you listen really quiet. That's kind of cool. Especially when you're coming to like a pile like that, you want to usually kind of go slow so you don't just plug it. This 4440 still she makes a bit of noise. Okay, so you can only go 6 miles an hour. That's okay. But you don't really... I forget what the big square balers and stuff go in here. I want to say like 11 miles an hour I was doing last night. Give or take. So it'll be nice to fill a wagon or 2 here. Then I don't believe we'll do like another video of baling hay unless you guys really want it, but I think we'll do one field this year. We'll probably should easily fill another wagon this year, and then next year we'll have better yielding hay, or we end up actually going to a different field where I have more hay actually at, and we could bale that up as well. I'm thinking probably get, not sure how many head of horses we're gonna get, but I wanna get a decent, I think I have 2 barns of 8, so I could get 16. I don't think there's any modded horse barns out yet. It'd be nice to get one big horse barn like we did in 19, where we could actually, we could actually give them straw, right? So you'd actually have to bed horses like they do. Like, realistically, you'd have to give them shavings and stuff for the stalls. Most people use shavings in stalls, but some people use straws too. I know Riley, he works at a horse farm. They load the manure spreader up because they basically clean the stalls out every day, and then they go ahead and take it down to the dairy farm. I believe the dairy farm reuses that straw or something for bedding, I want to say. I could have that wrong. Get over a little bit. So now I'd be able to actually skip passes. Will make it a little bit easier. So that windrower does work pretty good. I didn't want to get a bigger windrower than what I could. I tried to find like a really small one. Like if I would have brought my big one that I use on my chrome baler, I think I'd be just sitting here just constantly kicking out bales. Like it'd be a lot less windrows for sure. But I think we'd be putting this baler on its hands and knees for sure. So let me know down below if you guys think I should do some straw bales. They don't really need to do any. We don't really need to, but we could do them. That is a possibility we could do. We could bale right behind the combine. Get someone up there, we could bale right behind our combine. I'm not sure if we'll bale the oat straw. I think it'd be probably better to... Well, it ain't gonna matter because it's gonna go to the cattle anyways. So we could potentially get someone baling behind if there's anyone on when I start doing wheat notes and stuff like that. Currently there's like no one on. Everyone's in school. Yeah, everyone that usually plays is on or in school except James. James is at work. So yeah, everyone is usually either in school during the day. This is just another day that we actually have off for New Year's. So I thought I might as well start plugging away at videos and stuff like that. There's nothing really else to do. It's kind of cold outside, but at the same time, if there's stuff to do outside, I'd actually do it. It's going to be hard to say if we'll actually fill a wagon. Not sure if I'm going to get an auto load barn in here. I think it'd be a lot easier for all these, but I think it'd be kind of cool to stack them in a barn. Get a nice small barn or shed, and we'll start stacking them in there. Let me know down below what you guys think we should do. Like, I think it'd be pretty cool to actually go ahead and do that. What I'll do is I'll actually leave the hay on the wagons, and you guys will let me know down below what we should do. I might already went ahead and did something, that way I could empty these wagons, but I don't think I'm gonna get that many wagons full. I'll probably still have... I should be able to still go and do straw with a wagon or two. But worst comes to worst, if I have to go get another wagon, I'll see if I can find another wagon. I think the dealer still had one kicking up there. Another green one, I want to say it was. It doesn't matter really what color I get. I just need a wagon to hold bales. But I think this tractor is a decent one. It's kind of cool. Don't do this very often, so I think I kind of like how this game actually has small squares based in it. I believe there's like a little Massey Ferguson square baler in here that you can do, but I don't think there is actually an auto load for it. There should be, but I'll have to have a look here in a minute. The wagon is starting to get full. I thought I'd get at least 2 out of this, but I mean, this is pretty low quality hay. It is good enough for horses, for sure. Don't worry, I'm not going to feed my horses pretty crappy stuff. I don't even have any horses owned yet. Like, I don't have any feed, but after, like, I should be able to very soon be able to go do them. That's kind of why I want to go get the oats done. But we might even just keep the wagons loaded. Then we'll have to unload them when we terribly need to. Sweet. We got lots of entrances. We'll show you the stables that we got. These are the in-game ones for sure. Let's leave that tractor running. Actually, I hit the wrong button, sorry. So they got stables and stuff like that. You'd think they'd have like a little bit of shavings or something you could put in there. A nice little... Oh, this is just for like the curtains. Maybe? There's got to be a button in here somewhere I can change that. Probably in there, but yeah. There's a couple little sheds. We got 2 of them. We got the wagons and stuff like that. But I want to go into baling technology. So, is this a round baler? That's a round baler. Potting a round baler. So yeah, they got the little Massey Ferguson square baler. Aha! So there is a little auto load for the little squares. That is kind of cool. I didn't really think there actually was, but that is kind of cool. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on that post notification, and don't forget to go and check all our videos out, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.